A stranger changed my life in 30 seconds. Have you ever met someone for less than a minute and still remember them years later? Not because they were famous, not because they were important, but because they said something that felt like it was meant for you. That happened to me. And what's crazy is it only took 30 seconds. At that time, I was in a weird chapter of my life. From the outside, things looked normal. I was working. I was functioning. I was doing what adults do. But inside, I was heavy. My mind was full of stress and pressure. I wasn't sleeping well. I kept replaying problems that had no solution. And the worst part was this. I didn't feel like I was failing. I felt like I was disappearing. Like my days were just repeating and my life was losing its color. And then came this completely ordinary moment. I was outside somewhere in public, just walking, doing errands, moving through the day like a robot. I remember I was looking down, thinking, not really in the present. You know that feeling? Your body is moving, but your mind is living somewhere else. Then I heard a voice, not loud, not dramatic, just simple. Hey, you okay? I looked up. It was a stranger. Someone I'd never met. They weren't trying to sell me something. They weren't being fake. They just looked at me like they actually meant it. And I said something like, "Yeah, I'm fine." But my voice didn't match my words. And they smiled, kind of gently. Then they said, "You don't look fine." And I froze. Not because they were rude, but because they were right. Then they said something that honestly changed my brain. Whatever it is, don't carry it alone. That's it. That was the sentence. It wasn't a speech. It wasn't therapy. It was just one clean line. But it landed like a truth I had forgotten. I was trying to be strong by being silent. And I didn't even realize it. The reason that moment felt so powerful, because the stranger wasn't trying to fix me. They didn't ask for details. They didn't tell me what to do. They didn't judge me. They just gave me permission to admit I wasn't okay. And I realized something uncomfortable. I had been walking around with this fake strength. That kind of strength that looks like never asking for help, never slowing down, never talking about anything real, always acting like you're fine. But that's not strength. That's survival. That moment didn't magically solve my life. I didn't instantly become confident and happy. but it did something more important. It interrupted the loop. That night, I called someone I trusted. Not to complain, not to dump everything, just to say the truth. I've been holding a lot lately, and something shifted. Because when you say it out loud, it stops owning you. It stops living in the dark. And I realized